Hello guys, today we're driving with Yzne and today we have a viewer replay on 7213damage. It's a tier 10 match and yeah, we're playing in a tier 9 tank, the Type61, which is pretty awesome. It's also awesome when you drop off bridges, when your teammates push you off bridges. You do get no damage at all. So, thank you, Mr. Unidentified Cunt. Yeah, so our goal to drive towards the 2-3 line is not really going over really well. The reaction of Yzne is not also like the best sign of sportsmanship. But yeah, let's get over it and let's focus on the E5. The Type61, the main gun has a average damage of 390, so the high roll of 472, that's really nice. The big downside of the gun is it also can have, of course, some really low rolls. So it has a really nice high DPM on average, but really reliable all the time. That is not a property of this gun. So yeah, still the E5 there. Also the 1-on-3, he's advancing, so he's the main threat, and another high roll. With the T30 and Waffentrager behind us, we're quite, or Yzne is quite safe there. And they're a bit of a dodgy shot, but it does pen, and it does hit, of course. And well, the WZ is really annoying, and well, Yzne is also not really pleasant. Yeah, I can imagine after being dropped off the cliff and not being able to hit the or get towards the 2-3 line. But yeah, between us and a successful game, we really need to get towards the 2-3 line. Where yes, we're doing quite some damage here, but it's not enabling us to get towards the position where the 1-on-3 is, which is a dominating position in which we have the tactical advantage. So we killed 1-on-3, so that paves the way for us to go to that region. However, this is one of the few mistakes Yzne makes. He stands still in the open to do a damage shot on the IS-8. However, he does get spotted. So, and yeah, it was a costly one because he needed to repair his turret and his gunner. And there he misses. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, that's the whole idea behind this gun. He's also checking his complete surroundings. He's checking the 8 line and see if they are gonna do anything there, because I've got the suspicion that the guys on E8 are hammering down on the IS-8, and the E100. And of course Ski is platoon mate. Or the enemy IS-8 is driving away, so that's quite nice because that paves the way for us to drive to flank the Conqueror, the Leopard, and the Emerald 3. Here the Leopard, and Yzne makes a blind shot, and well, we can see we hit it, so that's quite nice. And initially Yzne here makes, it's not really a mistake, it's I think the map knowledge Svergorsk is kind of new, but here you can see he gets spotted while he gets shot, and it's really important, guys, especially when you know who is shooting you, in this case a Leopard 1. You don't have to drive away instantly. That's because the Leopard 1 has got a reload, so just do your damage for one shot and then drive away, because yeah, you've got some wiggling time or a gap between his reload and your damage, so make sure you can escape in that time. Here he learns within, he evolves his gameplay within the game. He goes around the corner, he makes use of the camo the bushes provide, and he basically can deal damage within a reasonably safe position. He's gonna peek out here to see if the Leopard is still there. He does not spot him, and if you check on the minimap, the Leopard one is not even within his view range, or the maximum view range. He's aiming for the bottom plate of the E75. He hits, and again he tries to like be dynamic where to pop up with his tank. Bush, side, and now he goes to the bush again. But with that side shot he was kind of lucky. Here he goes, of course, for the one shot, one kill. But the E75 angled frontal plate is really strong, and yeah, it's kind of a difficult one. So here he's again going for the bush. He recognized the side shot, or the position to the left was a bit more dodgy. He also recognized shooting at the upper frontal angled plate of a E75 is dodgy. So he aims for the weak spot, so that's really the difference between a good player and an excellent player. During the game and after the game he recognized the moments for improvement, and not only does he recognize it, he also acts upon it. He's also watching the minimap at the moment. You can see the butt shot in the STI basically pushed our tanks, the IS-8 and the T-30, and you can also see that here he is not being shot by the STI, and here the STI just not has the gun elevation to shoot Yzne. The butt shot certainly does not have it, and the butt shot is mobile, so of course he needs to prioritize the butt shot as a target. And here again, the STI thinks he was safe, but with this tank you're never ever safe. He switched to heat for all the guys who are thinking, nah man, he's using heat. Oh, he doesn't have any APCR anymore. And Yzne told me that after this game, this was his first game with the better gun, by the way. After this game he took a different loadout of shells. He went for 1 HE shell and 5 heat shells, and the rest APCR. Here he has 3 HE shells, which is kind of fortunate because he can hit the Waffenträger, and yeah, 450 is an average damage shot of the HE shell. He kills the Waffenträger E100, and yeah, it already was well played, or the game was already over, but the Waffenträger could make it a bit more difficult, but basically the Waffenträger did not do anything. Of course, we're an excellent vantage point here, and the Leopard has moved. And I think here he knows he has an HE shell in his clip, in his gun, so he just basically fires it away, and well, even if there was a 1% chance to hit the Leopard, he would have taken it. Although that's maybe kind of a shame, because he could have tracked the Leopard 1 with the HE shell, and also the Leopard almost has no armor at all, so banning it with an HE shell on the side could certainly have been one of the possibilities. And yeah, with all the spamming of shells, he's kind of short now with shells. He only has 2 shells. But yeah, with 1 target he's kind of lucky. Oh, there you see the not really reliability of the Leopard, of the gun, and because that was a low roll of 360. He kills him, but it was also his last shell, so quite nice. So let's see how it went in total. Pretty nice. He got his ace badge. Also, I think it's the Faden's medal. Killing the last enemy with your last shot, and he also got Bia. And as you can see on the whole list of enemies he had influence on, like either killing it, damaging it, or spotting it, Yzne really carried this game. Although the bridge could not carry Yzne. So looking a bit closer to the teams, you can see there that the tier 9s or the platoon really carried the game. So they got rewarded pretty well, both over 1000 base experience in their tanks. And Yeah, and overall in general, like the enemy team really had some crappy players. For example, like the Waffensteiger with 900 damage. He basically didn't or hit 2 shells. So looking at his own performance, I think, to be honest, he spammed 32 shells. That's I think the only downside on this game. He really used all the shells he had. He hit 24 of those shells, so the hit ratio could be a bit better, but he pens 21. He did an amazing 7.2k damage, and that's really the opportunity that the Type61 offers, and also together with STB1, the damage per minute on the gun is just insane. He received 2 hits, and of course he's of paper, so 2 pens, and yeah, that's about it, apart from 1.6k damage upon attacking. So all in all, quite a solid game, a 2.3k experience game, and yeah, something to be really proud of. So thanks for mailing me this replay, Yzne. If any of my other viewers also have an interesting replay, please send it to me. You can just send it to dealers83@gmail.com. You can also put the link to the replay in the comments. And yeah, that's basically it. And the replay you're sending, it could also be of a clan war match which you want me to analyze. If it's interesting, I will definitely watch it. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will definitely see you soon.